Light flashing. Off any tick of the clock. Racing, great start. Perfect line away. Triple J and Alay. Benji's from toward the inside. Yongalas all away well. In behind those, Billy Ray, Sapphire Street, Too Darty, easing back, throwing its head around over on the outside. Pushing right up near the inside soon after. Starry Heights come right back, drops to the tail end of the field as they work themselves out here and find a leader, and it will be Alay eventually. I don't know if anyone really wanted to be there, but Chris Parnham takes it up now as they go to the top of the course with Alay and draws a length and a half. Running second is Triple J. Benji's is running third, and Pikecat Yongalas cruising along behind those in fourth spot. A length and a half away next of all, Starry Heights on the inside from Billy Ray. In behind those next of all is Sapphire Street, and the last pair Too Darty, and Come Right Back trailed them all. It's Alay who comes up to the turn. They haven't gone out hard really. It's been run at a sedate pace. 400 left to go, and Alay leads the way from on the outside. Triple J, the third on the rails. Benji's, Yongalas being tested as they come to the 250, and Triple J got its head in front of Alay. Yongalas immediately under pressure. Triple J about 3/4 on Alay. It's Triple J with 100 left to go, and Alay coming back, but now Triple J starts to really assert its authority, and Triple J's too good. Triple J beat Alay, who kept coming. Third Yongalas, fourth close Benji's or Starry Heights. Sapphire Street, Too Darty never got warm. Always back, and that's exactly where it stayed. Come Right Back is there, and likewise Billy Ray last home. Triple J the winner. Ridden by Brad Parnham, Street Boss 4-year-old. Back to back here, Triple J. And a little too good for Alay and Yongalas in third placing. 6, 5 and 2 they will be, with 8 fourth Benji's, the interim numbers 6, 5, 2 and 8. In the Oakland Park Stud Silks, trained by Dan and Ben Pierce, Triple J. By Street Boss out of Jester Jingle, for Kate Duncan, Danelle Pierce, Neil McDonald, Steve Litton's Hamlin Bay Thoroughbreds, A. Brown, also Scott Duncan, AJ Duffy, R. Viney, D. Scott, Marg Litton, and Josh Duncan, Asan Galley and A. Allsop, and has now got the record of 15 runs, 6 wins for Triple J, and has won 3 of its last 4. Overcoming a little viral setback in May, and since then has now won a couple of races. Second, Alay by Danehill Express from Wadahussie, Michael Lane and Chris Parnham, and Yongalas, a Universal Ruler mare from Give the Signal, Willie Pike for Grant and Delana Williams. And while she's run third, she was immediately under pressure on straightening. 6, 5, 2, 8. Numbers here with Too Darty, the disappointment at the 1400 for the first time, settling back and never raising the hopes of its supporters at any point. The fifth event today, the Craig Yeo Memorial Handicap over 1400 for Friends of Craig and their Armenian Racing. Craig will be farewelled at the Fremantle Cemetery on the 22nd of July, coming up this month, 2 p.m. in the West Wing. A farewell to a great man in racing and certainly in the hospitality industry. They'll jump in the next at 4 after 2, a field of 14, as Lockie Taylor joins us now, and this horse is in the zone, Triple J.
He certainly is, Darren. That's back-to-back wins for Triple J, and he's doing it really stylishly with Brad Parnham aboard. Dan Pierce joins me now. Dan, we spoke pre-race and you were oozing confidence in regards to the condition this horse was in, but out to 1400 metres, which was perhaps a slight query on paper, but he was once again very strong late.
Yeah, like I said pre-race, I'm sort of happy with the way the horse has matured over the last 12 months. I think he's really turned into a, getting close to being a finished product now, whereas previously we had a horse with a lot of raw ability, but he just brought himself unstuck when he did try out to the 1400 last time. So yeah, certainly really happy to see him be able to do it today.
And it was almost a shrewd ride from Brad today. You could see in the early stages of the race, he didn't want to push the button too much early. He just allowed him to be wherever he was, be in a comfortable rhythm. In the end, that ended up outside the leader in a slowly run race, and perhaps that was the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, he's a big striding horse, and he's a horse that I think needs to get in a rhythm and breathe and go through his gears. And when he's able to do that, he's able to show us what he's capable of.
As we said pre-race, he's been up in work for a while now, but he's also getting up in the ratings. What's next for him? Could he potentially end up in a Hannon's Handicap up in Kalgoorlie in a couple of months' time?
I'm not sure about that. I thought I had the perfect plan for him, but RWWA published the race calendar incorrectly, so I've had to. I was sort of cursing it at the start of the week, but it's worked out pretty well for us. He was 3 weeks between a run into a 14 there, so if he went 3 weeks between a run, he could go to a 14 and be the jockey celebration race. It's 84 plus 14, so that's probably the logical way to go.
Great to see this horse reach his potential. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Dan Pearce after the win of Triple J, and here's Bradley Parnham catching up with Scotty.
2 for 2 as well aboard Triple J. He's been a nice horse for you, Bradley, and today it looked like a nice race for him on paper, and he ran out the 14 seemingly pretty strong.
Yeah, he did. You know, like there wasn't a lot of speed, so he landed outside the leader. I think maybe going forward, he probably would be a better horse with cover over 14, but he was still able to do the job that way, and yeah, he's a pretty nice horse. He's, like you say, he's been good to me. Got 2 wins out of him, so hopefully there's more to come.
Another horse that's been good to you is LA, and at the top of the home straight, you basically went straight past him, but you know LA, you know he'll fight.
Yeah, that's right. I reckon at the 100 I got a little bit worried there because my horse was probably just starting to float a little bit at that stage, and LA was really knuckling down. So my horse pulled out enough to win, but yeah, no, it was a good effort by LA.
What about in the next race, Objectify? Looked like she got no luck last start.
Yeah, look, just forget last start. Just got caught in a bad spot and didn't really have a crack. So we've drawn a bit wider today. It's a bit sticky, but it might not be a bad thing if we can lob in a 3 deep with cover line or something. That'd be good for her. And yeah, I think we'll get to see today if she's good enough, if she's up to it.
They want you for the photo, Bradley. I'll let you go.
Okay, thanks.
There's Bradley Parnham, 2 from 2 on Triple J. He combines with the Pearce brothers to take out the Mrs. Max Handicap.